Parents should stop comparing their children to other children. They should stop screaming at kids.
When I was a teenager, I used to think I knew better than my parents. And then I am seeing that same pattern in my teenagers today. Am I lying, teenager girl? So you feel that you know better than me?
Not really.
Not really? So I know better than you? Yeah. Yes, I know better than you.
Yeah, in most circumstances.
In most circumstances. At least in most circumstances, I know better than you. But in some, you feel like you know. Right? Okay. Anyway.
Parents should stop not listening to kids.
Parents, stop making your kids scared of you by driving them away when they want to talk to you. Let your kids be free with you. Don't be too strict to the point where your kids don't want to talk to you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Consistent Place channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about mistakes I made as a parent. So I'm a mother of 5 children, 2 teenagers and 3 younger kids. And every day I invest in getting better to become a more better parent. And I learn from my mistake and from mistake that other parents have committed and try to become a better parent. So these mistakes I'm going to be sharing with you here and a mistake that I have committed and I have observed other parents commit. Mistake number 1, being too critical with your teen. Here we are talking about being overly sensitive. This is about talking about their flaws, always having the urge to correct, never accompanying discipline with affection, and everything they do, you focus on what is not good. This is when parents take the drama of the kids so personal. This is when the parents highlight their flaws. This is when the parents are yelling and they focus on their flaws instead of their achievement. The goal here is to focus on the progress instead of perfection. Mistake number 2, parents minimize, dismiss, or invalidate the feelings of the kids. And this might make the kids feel that their emotions don't matter. For instance, these are the words parents will use. This is just a small thing. Is that why you are sad? Is this all that makes you cry? Why are you getting so angry? You are too sensitive. This might make the kids suppress their feelings, develop feeling of shame, negative self-image, and become impulsive. So it is always important that you acknowledge your kids' feelings and engage with them in whatever circumstance they are going through, and try not to disagree even if you disapprove. Instead, encourage them to expand the idea and tell you more about how they are feeling. Mistake number 3, parents who always come across as if they know better than their kids, especially with teenagers. The teenagers feel that they know better than their parents, and the parents come across as though they know better than the teenager. What a crisis situation. And we will start wondering where crisis is coming from. The thing is not to engage in a talk of war of knowledge, but to actually be respectful in how you exchange ideas, give them an opportunity to express themselves, defend their idea, expand their opinions, and also, resist the urge to dismiss them, disapprove them, declare that you are the almighty knowledge person, and instead explore their ideas and their opinions with them, so that you can get really to know what is they are processing in their mind, and that will even put you in a better teaching opportunity to teach them as your children. Alai boo boo? No. So resist saying stuff like, I know what is best for you. You will understand when you are older. So try to understand why they feel so strongly about certain issues, even if you disagree with their opinions. More listening and less lecturing is a better approach. Your teens change when they feel understood. I've come to realize that kids, especially teens, they tend to change when they feel understood. But the moment you try to dismiss it and impose your values, no matter how right you are, they become resistant, they deflect it, they become skeptical about your approach, and they get defensive, and it goes into a back and forth fight. So when teens really feel understood, they are at a better place to also understand you and change. Mistake number 4, being overprotective. Parents, and this applies to teens and even young kids, sometimes just let the kids experience natural consequences And when the natural consequences run their course, you need to resist the urge of saying, I told you, but instead explore with your kids what they have learned from the process. Be supportive and help them identify the lessons they've learned from the consequences that they have achieved. For instance, little kids, you can say, don't touch the lamp. Don't touch the lamp. And then when they touch the lamp, they will never touch your lamp again. I remember my son when he was a baby, he started crawling. Each time we protect him from going to the staircase. Each time we protect him from climbing the staircase or going down the staircase. But he kept wanting to climb the staircase. One day he fell from the staircase. And that was the first and the last time he ever fell from the staircase. He learned the lesson by natural consequences. And then I have like a lot of decor going on in my house. And sometimes he say, don't touch this decor, don't touch that decor. One day, one of my last kids got into a tantrum, slammed the bathroom door, and decor came down, breakable decor came down the wall and crumbed. That was the last time decor was ever broken in my house. So everything here, if you see something here, it's in its place, because sometimes kids learn by the mistakes they commit. And when they do that, we should instead process with them to make sure that the lesson has been implanted. Not instead saying, I told you, if you had listened to me, you hadn't been in that situation. But instead, be on their side and help them to grab the lesson. Mistake number 5. This is when parents forget their purpose of having children, which is to pass down the Christian legacy. Now I'm addressing to Christian parents. And legacy is passed down by values. Sometimes a lot of parents just think, I'm there, I just want my kids to be happy. I just want my kids to be successful. I just want my kids to do whatever they like. But then don't forget that you have an assignment to pass down the Christian legacy, the Christian heritage to your children, like God of Abraham, God of Isaac, and God of Jacob. So there is a pattern that needs to replicate, that you have to hand down to your children. So we do not have to forget that and only focus on things that will make them happy in life or make them successful per societal norms or per societal standards. But we also have to know that we need to pass down values of kingdom heritage. For instance, passing down values is by setting them by example. The way parents have a relationship with God will also mirror to the children that this is how you are supposed to have a relationship with God. The way parents relate with their spouses mirrors to the children how you are supposed to treat a spouse. The way parents fellowship, go to church, talk about other people, family members, friends, church members in their homes, in the presence of their children, also mirrors to the children that this is how people are to be respected. So those values are passed down by example and by a structure and a system that parents are really supposed to reinforce. So when you get up in the morning, you don't go to church, you say, I'm so tired. Or on Sunday morning, instead of going to church, you go look for money. Or you said you disrespect your spouse in front of your children, insult your family members, insult the kid's mom or the kid's dad in front of the kids. You are not setting a heritage of standard. They are learning from what you are actually doing. So parents, we should not forget why we have these children is to pass down a legacy that glorifies God. Mistake number 6. When parents fail to show affection, affirmation, respect to their kids, especially teens. Teens will sometimes push back on affection just because it's a way for them to transition into their independence. But keep in mind that when you relate to kids with care, love, respect, affirmation, they will push back less. Kids feel respected when they are listened to and spoken to with honesty. They appreciate it. Don't only talk when you are available. If your child is trying to share with you a topic that is important, no matter how busy you are, you want to make sure that you stop, listen to them, and resist the urge to give solution without hearing the problem. When your kid or your teen is bringing up a significant problem to them, you want to sit and listen, no matter how busy you are, because that might be the only time and the last time you might hear about that problem. And when you dismiss it, you might never hear it, and you miss out on so many things that are going on in the life of the kid. And when you even listen, resist to give solutions without actually hearing the problems. These are the mistakes I was able to come up with as parents, Christian parents to children and teens especially. What mistakes have you committed like parents? Leave it in the comment section. And please, if you've watched this video up until now, please make sure you subscribe to Consistent Place channel. Give this video a thumbs up and share the video to other parents that you might know. And until then, see you in our next video.